Well, I'm here with my boy here. It's a beautiful morning out, but I want to get this thing started. I ran it last night when it was dark, so yeah. So it was running last night, and I am going to put some fuel in it because it's getting low again. So I'm just going to get these a little warmed up. But let's see what hours it's got on it. 713.1. Go. Alright, well, I'm gonna put this probably on the battery charger. I don't know. The sheriff. Let's go do the Craftsman now. Well, as you can see, this thing's on the charger. This is what I used to hold my hood from falling all the way. It didn't go dead. The battery's been doing awesome, but I just like to be a lot safer just to make sure it still is good. But I put it on last night when I got done driving it. I also drove this thing last night. Drove it quite a bit, just to keep the battery up. And figured I'd put the charger on it, just so it just stays up. So let's get this battery charger disconnected and turn the fuel on. So that works great, see? You gotta get it in the right place. I think it's on now. So I am gonna fire it up with the battery charger on. So it don't drain, so the battery don't drain. I think I need to get oil for this. It shows it's alright, but it's probably because it's on a little hill, but it's still got oil in it, so. I changed the oil in this thing only once since. This engine has only had one oil change since I've had the Husky. I've only changed this engine oil once. And it's like, I don't know. I might be doing another one. I don't know. I don't even know the last time it was changed. I think it was last year, but I don't use it to mow, so it's probably okay. Full throttle and full choke. First try, I can't believe it. Running. Well, let's turn the battery charger off now. Plug it. Weed eater looks pretty clean. I did a good job on it. Huh. I'll let it run a minute and then I'll bring the Husqvarna around here. That thing's running pretty good today, actually. So hood closed. about getting another strap to hold both sides of the hood just to be a lot safer. But one is doing the job pretty well. Well, come on, Braxton, let's go back to the orange tractor. They both probably need a little fuel. We still have a little bit too, so that's good. I'm not gonna fill them up though, because it'll just waste more. Oh yeah, Husqvarna's running great too. The only time they don't run the best is when they get wet. So, that's Briggs & Stratton for you though. That's what I like about the Husqvarna. You can put stuff in here. And a drink. And charge your phone. Mine's too old to have that luxury stuff. Mine's a 98 and this is a 07. So you're in 07 you're probably gonna have more like an hour meter. Mine only has a volt gauge. Braxton? Come on. My Husky was an 06 and it only had a volt meter. And it wasn't luxury like this. My Husky that I had, it was actually one of the freaking rare tractors. A rare mower. Hard to get parts for. That's why I took the battery gauge off of it and put on the Craftsman since it's so rare. And yeah. Craftsman has Husky parts on it. Oh yeah, I'm topping her off a bit. My washing utensils. Get the Craftsman backed up. I like to shut them both off when I top them off with fuel just to be safe. Well, I'll see you guys when they got fuel in them. Yeah, mine's got a quarter because I ran the crap out of this lately. This thing's got, still got some, but I'm gonna top them off anyway. We'll do the Husqvarna first. That's the thing about the Husqvarna. I like it that it has a 4-gallon tank on it. It's bigger than my Craftsman. But the Craftsman's also bigger than the Husky's tank was, so that's cool. Well, they're both topped off now. Let's go drive the Husqvarna first. I didn't really fill them all the way up. Enough to drive. Yeah, we need a mow soon. I kind of want to get new blades for this thing first so the yard looks so much better. Come on, Braxton! Come on! I'm gonna beat me. Come on! Beeping him always works if he doesn't come. Come on, buddy. Quitting already? Crazy dog. Man so much better driving it when it's wide out. Make you feel much safer. Because a lot of people think sometimes meat animals are going to get you at nighttime. Yeah, who knows? Ball. Gotta love it. That's what tractors need, is a good drive. Not good to look. Tractors aren't made to sit, they're made to get used like almost every day. Especially a mower. Heck, the Skags and the X-Mark use the heck out of them. Heck, the one Skag has almost 500 hours and my dad's has, I think his is getting close to 600. So a lot of hours for a 19. This thing has 713. That's not too bad for a 7. Considering it's pretty much used to mow this whole place. That's kind of high, but I'll see that Craftsman starts with no choke. It's been about 5 minutes since I ran it. Except for 2 minutes, it'd fire right up. .4. I don't give a crap. I'll let this run just for the frick of it. Just see what kind of hours it's got. Holy crap! Can't believe it. Never started that good when it sat for 5 minutes. Put this in my pocket. What a graining. Wow, this thing's been sharp. I think Braxton likes this tractor more than the Husqvarna because it goes faster. Yeah, look at him. He's acting a fool. But he's my brat, so I really don't give a crap, so he's my brat. Look at that, he never runs with the Husqvarna, but he does with this tractor. He must like it better. See what I mean? It makes my hood not fall down. See, it's just starting to come down a bit, but that's all the far it goes. So that's what I like about having one of these. They come in handy. Especially if you want to keep a hood on this. The mounts are bent, the hood still closes just fine. And it'll hold closed with that. I mean, yeah. I just hope this tractor, I just hope not to flip this thing, because this is probably one of the best ones I've had too. One of the best wheelie tractors, I know that. I've never had a wheelie tractor. Now I do. I just hope this engine will have to get swapped again and do another tractor, which I'm pretty sure it won't. That's what it's about the Husky. It had a hood, but the mounts were broken, so I couldn't put it on. But the mounts on this thing are bent, but I can still put the hood on. That's what I like about having this thing. And it's manual, so that makes it good too. Husky was automatic, and it went like 4 miles per hour. I loved the Husky though. It was one of the best tractors that I probably ever owned. But now since I have this in the Ranch King and the John Deere, I bet they're all three are the best. See, look, he's going right in front of me. He's gonna get ran over. Quit, Braxton. You want to go faster? Yep, he does. Come on, bro. 5 miles per hour is the max speed on this. That's why I like it, because it does good wheelies and it goes pretty good speed for being a tractor and mower and all. John Deere's probably the fastest tractor I have. It goes about 8 or 9. I love the John Deere. I love it better that it's running on with no choke. The thing about this thing is it goes faster and it's more bumpy. I just love the way this thing idles. It idles perfect. Well, let's pull the orange tractor around front and then get this. I'll leave this running. Let it cool down. Even though it wasn't running a lot. Yep, 713.5. The Landmaster, when it's idling, it's an analog hour meter, but it'll register hours when the key is even on. And it's just idling. Braxton don't mind this thing either, he just doesn't like the mower. Yeah. Man, I'm so glad this thing's clean. Every time I see this thing, I smile because it's so clean. I love this thing. Maybe one day if Grandpa decides to get a new mower for here, I'm keeping it myself and taking the deck off of it. It's a really freaking big ass tractor. I mean, a big ass rider. I mean, it's not bad at all. Even though it's slow as hell, but what else can you say? Better than a freaking push mower, I know that. But damn. I really like this Husqvarna. I'm thinking about one day, like I said, if my grandpa ever decides to not use this thing to mow anymore, I'll buy it off of him and I will freaking keep it for myself. Take the deck off of it, retire the mowing. And I just drive the heck out of this thing. I do in the winter time, but just to keep that other battery charged. That's why the Walmart battery went bad. I'll let it run again until I get the Craftsman over here. Let's go get it now. I'm never getting rid of my tractors, even though you guys might think I am, but it'd be too hard for me getting rid of stuff like that because they're just so nice. I think the longest survivor is probably was, I know the Husky was one long survivor before I tipped it. That's probably the tractor that lasted me so long so far. Well, no, the John Deere is the longest so far because I've had it since April of 19. And it still has the same damage as it did before. Just, it's not bad, but I mean, it's freaking... The Husky engine is one of the longest surviving engines though I've had though. Because the Husky, I've had the Husky since 18. And I mean, this is the same motor from the Husky, you guys know that. It just runs so freaking amazing. I mean, this thing's tough. I'm not even joking, it's really that tough. Even though I don't have an e-brake, I have to use the shifter for that. See? Might have a hard start, but it's actually running better every day, I think. Which is unusual. Probably because I freaking drive it more now than it's got my mom's. But I'm trying not to do wheelies because I don't want to pop another tire and have another tire leak. See, look how fast this thing is. It's faster than it seems, but not much. Reverse. That's the thing about this thing. Reverse is so slow, but it's not made to go fast either. But I'm glad it's got a reverse anyways. Guys, I don't know when I'm getting another tractor. It's hard to find free tractors these days. Right here. Alright, that's neutral. I think the Craftsman is louder than the Husqvarna. But let's turn the keys. Oh, it just got quiet. Now let's wait a couple minutes and fire them back up. See, no choke. Just like that. Just look at that. Oh my God. That thing starts pretty good if it's been running already. Good way to end the video.